Welcome. This is Gary from the Lavender Table, and I'm standing here with Marcel Neergaard at the Marriage Equality Ice Cream Social. Marcel, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. It's very happy I get ice cream, but I always get to meet people. So.
Well, you just sat down with us not too long ago and did a full-fledged interview, and one of the things that was coming up that was kind of the topic was the first day of school, the first day back since you hit the news. And you've just had that this week, haven't you?
Yes, I have. It's very exciting. I wore this shirt, which says
openly gay, and then it has the pronunciation, and then it says not ashamed of a natural disposition to experience romantic attractions to members of the same sex, out of the closet. And then what does it say?
It says Marcel is openly gay.
And number 2 says? Happy. Well, that is you, Marcel. You are both openly gay and a very happy young man.
Yes, I'm very happy.
And today I noticed that you're Lav-Fab.
Oh yeah, I actually really like this hat. I'm gonna take it home. Actually, I really like it. I have a rack for hats.
Yes.
And I think this is gonna. I don't have many hats, but this is definitely going on the collection.
Well, we're glad to have you here today, and welcome and thank you for doing everything that you're doing for the generation to come.
Thank you.
Gary, back again at the Marriage Equality Ice Cream Social here in Knoxville, Tennessee with Misty Neergaard. Misty, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You are the mother of Marcel, who is being saluted here today.
Yes, we're very proud of Marcel. He's a wonderful kid.
He also had his first day back to school after he hit the big time.
He did. It was a good day. He's been very excited about being back, and he's had a really good school year so far, so we're pretty happy.
We saw that t-shirt he wore.
Yeah, it's a great t-shirt. In fact, Mike had that made for him. It was his first day back t-shirt, yeah.
That is wonderful. I mean, I don't know a lot of kids, even coming out, who would do that, and I love him so much.
He knows who he is, and he's very proud of who he is, and I think that's a great message for him to take with him going into school and going through life, so I couldn't be more proud of him.
Either could we.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful time. Thank you. Gary Elgin from the Lavender Table here with Tennessee Equality Project's Chris Sanders. Chris, this is a wonderful event today.
Well, the local committee has done a great job of putting it together. I'm so proud of them. And it's a great way to kick off Tennessee Marriage Equality Day a little bit early. It's been nice to see some elected officials here. One of my personal heroes, Marcel Neergaard. So they've done an incredible job.
How long do you think marriage equality is going to take to get here in Tennessee?
Well, it'll take the court challenge, and those kinds of events are unpredictable, but there's no time like the present to get that started, and the challenge should be filed soon. There may be a couple of them, and in the meantime, we're going to do our best to build more support for marriage equality around the state. That's why we're having these rallies.
One more question, and that is about the IRS ruling yesterday.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the ruling and what your reaction to it is.
Well, basically, same-sex couples who are legally married in some jurisdiction, whether that be Canada or one of the United States that permits it, but live in Tennessee, can still file as a married couple if they choose to. They can file jointly or separately, but they will file as married. That means the federal government really does recognize their marriage.
Do you think the federal government is really kind of circling the wagons to make it almost impossible for states to say no?
Well, it's becoming that way. I think the states are going to try to say no as long as they can, at least some like Tennessee. But I do believe that the momentum is on our side, and the federal government's push has helped immensely. They've opened the door, and we've got to run through it. It's our job to do that.
Thank you, Chris, and have a wonderful wonderful time.
Well, thank you, Gary. I appreciate it.
Gary Elgin from the Lavender Table at Knoxville's Ice Cream Social for Marriage Equality.
I think to me it's just a real simple issue. Our Constitution talks about equality, and I think it's time we had equality. It's an issue to me of equality for everyone, and you're right to live your life with the people that you love. And so it's time. It's past time, but we need to move forward. I think that's what we're doing in this country.